Alrighty guys, welcome back to Belako's Fishroom. So in this one I'm just starting off in front of the marbled fen tank just because there's a couple of things that are going on in here which I'm really liking, but the main reason behind today's video is I've done something a little bit different. I've gotten a fish, it's more of a less of a spur of a moment thing, but it's something that I've been wanting for quite a while. But I never thought that I would actually get one, and I've actually got it here. So we'll get into that, but we'll just start off in front of this tank. But please sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Okay, so as a whole, this tank is going really well. Up this end of the tank, we've got the really nice breeding pair of the marbled fenestratus. So we've got Toodles and Tink, which is in the pot up there. But the number one thing I'm really liking is up this end of the pot, we've got this other marbled fenestratus and this stripy one down here. So I'll just come in. This is another normal fenestratus that is just... He's been in this, he or she has been in this spawning dress for the last couple of days for the first time. But this one that is just here, so that is the little female that has paired up with this fenestratus there. So what I'm really happy about with this one, and it's a bit of a shame because they have spawned already for me, but I didn't pull their fry, and I wish I did have. But the cool thing about this is that the marbled gene, it has more susceptibility to be weak. So pretty much what I'm trying to do, the main thing I'm trying to do in this tank is, I've just seen there's a snook down there. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so so we've got the this guy here, his genetics might be a bit weak because a lot of people, they will line breed these types of fish. So crossing that with a pure fenestratus, that's really going to strengthen their genetics, which is exactly what I want. So I know that when I get fry out of these, and I might only get 25% or even less of their babies come out with that marbling pattern, which is fine, that's all good. But then you'll only have a small amount. But those fry are going to be really, really strong, and to be able to then mix these guys fry with not this guy, rather with their fry, is going to make a really, really strong genetic line in Australia. So that's what I'm keen about, but I'm going to babble on forever about this tank. The other really, really cool thing that I like going on in here is this mangrove. So this mangrove, it's just I've got a net that just sits across the top of the tank. So, and it's got a little bit of substrate and some aquarium soil in there. So it's just starting to sprout its leaves for the first time, which is really, really nice to see. Pretty much what I want to do is try to grow a mangrove up out of the top of the tank and have the roots coming down through the aquarium. But the main difference that's happened is I put this light on there, which is actually a reptile heating light. So that's given this one a lot of heat, which is what mangroves need to actually thrive. So, all right, anyway guys, without further ado, let us get over and have a look at the new fish in the fish room. Okay, so if we're looking into the fish room, so we've got the black nasties up here, we've got the marbled fenestratus there. Down the back left at the top, we've got the tuba and the sajica. And then over on the right there, we've got the new fish, which I will get into a second. Trimax down there, Trimax down there. We have the spectabilis and the Polini. Yeah? No. That's coming later. The Persei are down there, and then a couple of fry tanks. So up in here, and we'll walk over here now. So this is where we've got the new fish. So everybody, this is Dave. So Dave's a bit camera shy, but I'll just go through what is actually in this tank. So Cole, you alright? Hey buddy, what is it? Come here. What is it? All right, anyway. Okay, so In this tank at the moment, we have this pot plant. So this pot plant is actually filled with aquarium soil, topped off with a little bit of gravel so it doesn't go everywhere, with this beautiful plant growing in the middle. So that's going to keep the water clean. Plus, the new guy is going to be able to eat that. The other one I've quarantined these guys in a tank inside, these little tetras. So I'm gonna hopefully these guys can just live in here and they don't get any harassment from the new fish. But there's about 15 or 16 of these guys in here, so a nice little school. There's also a few clown loaches and a breeding pair of common bristlenose. So if I just pan up here, so this is old Davy boy. So Dave is a Red Tail Giant Gourami. So the tank that he's in now, it's by no means going to be big enough for him long term. These guys get pretty monstrous, but it will do him for the first couple of years, if not 3 years. So they do get to around, I think they get up to between 50 and 60 centimeters, but I'll have to look up that. But he's just an absolutely beautiful fish, and you can see on his tail and the top fins there, he's actually got that little bit of red starting to come through already. But within about 3 days of having him, it took him a few days to feel kind of comfortable in the tank. And yeah, I guess after he trusted me, I got a few of these dither fish in here. He started eating. I've got him eating a variety of foods at the moment. So he's on the Hikari XL, the Hikari XL mini pellets, and he's also on the Hikari Gold sinking pellets. But he does like eating from the top of the water, so which, I mean, any gourami does by the shape of their mouth. You can see his mouth, it points up to the top of the water, so that says that he is a surface feeder, more than a mid-water feeder. He's absolutely gorgeous. So his name is Dave. They live for like 15 to 20, even 20 plus years. So this guy is going to be my wet pet with me for a very, very, very long time. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to have this guy. Breeding him, I don't think that's going to be one of my pursuits, but I'm looking to breed a lot of different fish, and I did just want to have one tank that I could go to, and it's just a nice wet pet that I can just enjoy the actual fish. And alrighty guys, so you've finally met Dave. I've had him for a couple of weeks now, and it's taken a lot of willpower for me to not to post some videos and some photos and everything of him, but he's doing really well. So I thought I'd just finish off in front of this tank here, which is the Argentus and now the red-based snook tank. So for the most part, everything's getting along pretty well. The red-based snooks over here on the right, they're kind of holding the mid-water area of the tank, and you know, they're doing that pretty well. The female Argentus that you can see here, she's kind of coming out of her shell a bit more now that she can have other fish she can stand up to, and it's kind of creating that team kind of environment. So we've got the snooks versus the Argentus rather than the male Argentus versus the female. And we can see Cronus down here on the left. He's just guarding that pot and everything like that. So anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Please like, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.